Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on the PeerCraft server. So today we're working on creative flight, hopefully. So I have a soul vial here with a ghast in it and a cursed lasso. And I spent about 2.5 hours on a live stream trying to get these guys. And I actually got a ghast and a soul vial, but I accidentally killed it with return to sender when I was trying to put it in the cursed lasso. So, we're going to get attacked by a zombie, because that's rude. Let's kill this guy. Come on. We'll heal up real quick, and then we're going to hopefully get this ghast inside of this soul vial. Or not the soul vial, the cursed lasso. So we're just going to let him do his thing. I'm going to really slowly attack him. I don't want to accidentally get a return to sender. There we go. Perfect. So now, we're going to turn up the game volume, because that's actually really low. I could barely hear that. There we go. We're going to head up, and we should be good to make an angel ring now. All we're going to need is a good source of 32 GP. And we'll be able to do creative flight all the time. So we're going to get in here. And let's see. Should just be able to do this. Oh, I think we're going to be missing a little bit of... No, that can go right there. And then we should just be able to type in lasso. And the bat one will come up. Perfect. So now we've got a ring. And I believe if we've got bat wings, let's see. Oh, just leather. Okay, we'll do leather. I want that one. And we should be able to put this on our inventory. Turn it into a baubles ring, maybe. Should be able to turn it into a baubles ring. Maybe just in a crafting bench. Nope. Okay, so it's going to have to sit in our inventory on our hotbar then. And we get a double jump right now because of the flight, but we don't get constant flight. So we're going to need to find a way to make GP, which solar panels and water mills seem to be the best way. So we're going to need a resonator. Let's see if I can find one right there. We're going to need a block of coal. And we'll make a resonator, and then we're also going to need... Let me dump all this out of my inventory here. We're also going to need a stick-turning thingy-mabobber. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, actually, we can make solar panels. Solar panels might be the best way to do this. Let's see if it'll let me make some solar panels here. Just to start. We'll need some stone burnt, but we should be able to make some stone. Let's get 9 stacks of that. And we'll stick this all in here. So we're going to start smelting up some stone. And then we'll turn it into stone bricks. And then we'll be able to turn it into, I think, smooth stone bricks is what it is. But we'll let all that smelt up. And then we'll be able to come back and hopefully make some stone burnt or whatever the heck it is. Let's see. It's that one. Some polished stone is what we're looking for. We may actually also need some of these, but we don't have ender pearl shards, so that might be an issue. So we may have to find an end portal or try to find some endermen at night and see if we can get those. But once all this is done, we'll come back. Alright, so that stone is done. We went ahead and made it into the polished stone, and we made 33 solar panels. So we're going to set these up, probably right all along the side here, over where this sand is. We're probably going to keep this island here for a little bit, so there's not really any reason that we'd have to move these for now. I would think by the time we're ready to make our base, we'll have some other form of GP power going. So we should be able to make just a 5x6 here. And we'll fill this in. That'll give us 30 there. Oh no. Shred was slain by a magma cube. No bueno. So we'll stick these last 3 down. And that should give us the ability to fly now. That is fantastic. Oh, I'm loving how early we got this. This is going to make this so much easier to do a lot of the stuff on the server. It might be a little OP now. I have to say it may be. But what we're going to do is spend a little bit of time in the nether now. I want to find our cursed lasso. So we have 2 cursed lassos. One regular lasso might be a little bit of a difficulty to just find a bat. But we can definitely just take these 2 cursed lassos and go find some ghasts in the nether and capture those. One other thing that I'd like to do is make some tinker tools right now. So we're going to need some planks. We're also going to need some sticks. So if we just take these and run sticks like this and planks like this, we'll get these plank patterns. So if we take these out, and I believe we can do this with a piece of wood. There we go. Or a plank. We get a stencil table. And then if we take a regular crafting table with a stencil, we get the tool station. And there's one more, and I always forget how to make this last one. But I think it's a crafting table with a plank. It's not. Let's see. What is it? A tool station? I think it's a tool forge. Let me think here. How would you make a tool forge? Not like that. Let's check it out. I always forget one of these guys. Okay. Right there. So it's not... Oh, it's a part builder. That's what it is. So we need a part builder. So let's check that right there. Okay, it's a log with a stencil. So we'll go cut down a tree real quick. We just need a single log, so we'll take it right from here. Perfect. And this should make, the ability to fly should make planting trees and getting this biome completely terraformed a lot easier as well. So we should see a lot of progress now from a lot of this stuff. So we got the tinker tables now. So we should be good to set these right out here. I'm just going to put them on the side right here. Shouldn't really make too big of a difference. So just like this, we got some cobble on us. So we can stick the stencil in there and then make a pickaxe head one. And we need 3 more stencils. And I think I'm just going to make all of this out of obsidian. I can't think of any reason we'd make it out of anything else. We've got obsidian to spare right now. So I think obsidian should do for this. That's the wrong table. There we go. And then we need a tool rod and a binding pattern. And I may see what we can do with this one. I think we may try to make the first part out of stone, or not stone, paper. So the first thing we need to do is make these out of stone. And I want to try a paper binding and see if that'll give us enough reinforcements. Oops, I need sugarcane actually. Ooh, we only have 4 sugarcane. I think we need 4 pieces of paper to make this work. Let's see. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. That's the right one. So if you do this, yeah, we need another piece of paper. So I keep doing that wrong. That's what I want. Okay, so we'll leave that just like that, and we'll make these tool heads first, the stencils. So you just put the stone part in a tinker's, and then you just do molten gold. And you could put it straight over it just like that. And I'm going to put a chest down here. You might want to use a pattern chest, but I'm just going to use a regular chest just so that we can keep other things in there as well. However, a pattern chest would suffice. So we'll take that and stick that right in here. And then we'll take the tough tool rod, or just the regular tool rod, sorry, and make a cast out of that. And we'll switch this to the molten obsidian. And now that that's in there, we'll stick the obsidian in. And then let's see if we can fly around real quick and find some sugar cane. Yeah, right there, perfect. So we'll take this sugar cane. I gotta say, flying is so much easier now. I've been slime singing around for the last couple days. Flying is a lot easier. I'm super excited that we've got the ability to fly now. So it should be pretty decent from now on for just quick gameplay. So we'll make some more paper. And we'll leave that last sugar cane in there. We'll make a paper binding. And an obsidian head. And we may change this to cobalt. In fact, we will most likely change this to cobalt. The only issue we're going to run into here is we can't really add any significant modifiers on here. In terms of, we can't add like haste or anything. Yeah, we only get 4 modifiers here, so the durability is only 39 on this. So literally all we're going to be using this for is to mine some cobalt while we're in the nether right now, because it's just not going to be useful for anything else. Cobalt's going to give us enough durability to kind of use it permanently, but we can't make it... Whew, that was kind of loud. We can't make it indestructible, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult. And I hear a ghast. So let's see if we can find that. There it is. So we're just going to capture this in this cursed lasso. Oops. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? I might die. Oh, no. Okay. So, it turned to night while we were doing all of our stuff, so that's why we couldn't fly, because those are solar panels again, so we have to be in daylight in order for them to work. So we have to get this gas down to 2 health, and then we can capture it. So now we've got a cursed lasso with a ghast in it, so we should be able to sell that for quite a bit of profit for ourselves. And we can collect some of this cobalt now that we've got an obsidian pickaxe. And some of this ardite. We're going to want to make manulin. We'll probably make a couple parts out of cobalt. But manulin's probably where we want to go for our Tinker's smeltery on this. So we'll grab this. And I hear another ghast. So let's see if we can find that one now. And here's that other ghast. So we're going to take this guy on now. Let's see if we can get him without getting returned to sender. I did that in the live stream. I really wish I hadn't. Would have saved a lot of time, but that's okay. We've got flight now, and we should just need one more hit. There we go. All right, so we got... oh, is there a third ghast? There is. I don't have another cursed lasso, so this one's going to die. See if we can get a ghast here out of this one. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we just got XP on it, which is fine. But I think that's probably going to do it for our nether adventure. We'll collect all of this cobalt here, and we'll see if we can collect any more ardite. But I'll meet you guys back at the base, and we're going to smelt this up and see if we can make a better pickaxe. Alright, so we're back. And I just noticed that the ring puts bat wings on us, and I love that. We look awesome. Our helmet broke, and also our leggings, so we're going to need to make new ones of those. But our pickaxe also broke, so that's why we're back. So we're just going to smelt up this cobalt. We're also going to smelt up this ardite. But we need more lava. We ran out of lava, so we need to make some buckets. So I figure we'll probably make 3 buckets. Should be fine. And then I made 13. That was a fail. You've seen it live. So I need to go mine more iron for sure, because now we don't have any. And I just put those stencils back in. So we need the tool rod. And we need... Where did the pickaxe one go? I think I left it up. I think I only had the one on me. But we're also going to need to make a gold one of these, as paper's not going to affect us at all, so we don't need a paper one. So we will make one of these out of gold right now. We're going to sleep, and I'm going to go see if I can find some lava. It didn't take long. I found some sweet surface lava right here. So we might as well just grab 13 buckets of this if we can manage it. We already have the 13 buckets, so it's not going to hurt us to just grab it all in lava. Let's see. That should do it. Now we can fly back to the base, and we'll set all this up into the Tinker Smeltery. So we didn't really travel that far from the base, so it's not really that big of a deal to go get lava if need be. But I'd rather have extra right now, so that we don't have to make more trips than we need to. And I can just put this lava into the chest that we left at the smeltery. And I'm really liking how this biome's coming along so far. We don't have very many trees, but this is going to look really great when we fly in from a distance once we get all of this terraformed. And hopefully we can get the other trees, the white cherry trees in here. And I think that'll look really good as well. So we'll stick this lava in here, just like so. We'll stick these buckets back in there, and then now we've got all this smelting up. Perfect. The ardite's done, and we shouldn't end up with any extra ardite. We should just end up with cobalt and manulin. Perfect. So we're going to make the binding pattern out of cobalt, or out of manulin. And I should have done it out of ardite while we had a bunch in there, but it's fine. I could have managed to do it with the ardite if I wanted to. But so the head is going to be made out of cobalt, as well as the tool rod. So we're going to have both of these made out of. I guess I should probably do copper. Actually, let me see if I've got any copper. That'll work. Do we have any that aren't done? Yeah, right there. They're both from Industrial Craft, right? Okay, so it won't matter. We'll just smelt this up because it'll give us extras. But I want to make it out of copper, I guess, so that we're able to gain XP while we're mining. Because right now we don't have a good steady... I mean, we've died a lot, but let's see. We've died 7 times. 2 of those were not from today. So just today we've died 5 times during the live stream, and me journeying off by myself trying to get these ghasts. But so I'd rather have a constant supply of levels, and we're going to be able to remake this pickaxe every now and again, so we shouldn't run into any issues. The only thing we're going to need to do is make this molten cobalt into a block, so that we are able to repair this. So we're going to need this tool station, and we're going to need that in just like that. But we're going to have to carry a tool station around with us everywhere we go, so that we are able to repair this. So 901 is pretty decent, mining speed of 12, but we only get 3 modifiers. So we're pretty much just going to be adding lapis onto this for looting, or fortune, sorry. So it's not very much, but it'll have to do. But those are the only 3 modifiers we're going to add on, is the looting 1 through 3. And we got luck 1 on there now, which it's just going to have to do. We don't have a choice. Why isn't this pouring? Do I not have enough to do that? I don't. I feel like it definitely did, though. I feel like it poured out, and now it's just being weird. Maybe it didn't. Let me see. I should have an ingot cast. It's probably in our refined storage, though. So let's do cast. Let's spell cast, right? There we go. So we do have an ingot cast. So we're going to do that. We'll get rid of that. And now we'll be able to make these cobalt ingots. and be able to repair this when we need to. So we're pretty much going to have to carry this around with us, so we're able to do on-the-fly repairs when needed. But the tool doesn't level up like most tinkers that you would see. So these 3 modifiers that we're going to have, those are going to be the only 3 we can have, unfortunately. But we'll make do with it. It is what it is. It's when you choose a mod pack, if you're not building your own, you do get stuck with some mods that you may not like, or you may get stuck with different versions of mods that you may not like, the old versions over the newer versions. But basically, it is what it is, and you just have to deal with the pack and take the good with the bad. I really like that we have Biomes Aplenty in this pack, getting these cherry trees, because we can have just a vanilla biome, and I don't really like that. I mean, these flower fields and these cherry trees and these spruce woods and these pine forests, these aren't natural. These are from Biomes Aplenty and forestry, so I really like this pack for those reasons. But sometimes you get certain versions of mods that aren't the best, I would say. But you just deal with it. So I'm just gonna go do some mining right now, and we're gonna gain some levels and hopefully find some bookshelves as well. So we're gonna do a little bit of village hunting as well. All right, so we're back from searching for a village, and I have some bookshelves now, and I got some extra books. So we're gonna make 3 bookshelves here. Actually, I'm doing that backwards. We're gonna make 6 bookshelves, because I need an extra book here. We just need some planks. So we'll grab those and these. And I guess we're not going to quite have enough, but that'll be okay. So we'll have 12 extra books. We'll just need some bookshelves. And that'll give us 10 bookshelves. So we're not actually going to have enough to do this, but we're working with what we have. We need, I think, 4 levels per bookshelf in order to make magical wood, which gives an extra 1.5 levels compared to a regular bookshelf. So if we only had 10 bookshelves, that would give us 10 levels of enchanting on bookshelves. But this will give us the 25, so we get a much higher boost from this. So we'll make as many as we can, which is 7. And then we'll be able to make an enchanting table, which we can do just in here, with a diamond, some obsidian, and a book. And we do have all that. So we can slap this right outside. There's a creeper over there. I don't want to go over there. I think we'll put it right here. Right here should be fine. So we'll slap down the enchanting table right there. And we have 7 magical wood. So we'll go 3 back here, 2 here, and 2 here. And that should give us up to 30. Yeah, so that gives us up to sharpness 3. So I think we're maxed out on bookshelves here. I don't think we need any more. I don't think if I place this down, it'll give us any more. No, I don't believe so. So I think we're maxed out on bookshelves now, which is pretty fantastic. And I'm going to actually lose books now that I place these down, because I don't have Silk Touch. And I should definitely make an axe. So that'll probably be our next thing we do, is just make a quick axe, because we're out. Or we might actually have one in refined storage. Let's see. Okay, we do, yeah. So we'll just grab this one. And, I mean, I already mined it, but it doesn't matter. So we're all out of levels now. So we're going to have to go get some more levels, and then we'll be able to do some enchanting on our armor. I want to avoid doing it on our weaponry, as the first thing we're going to try to do is get this wyvern sword for our first weapon. So we need a lot of draconium to do this. We're going to need, I think, 4 pieces each here. So we're going to need 4 there. Let's see, 16 here, 20 here. So that's 24. And 28. I think we need 30 total. We're going to need 30 pieces of draconium, which I think we got 17 now, so we're not doing too bad. Yeah, we have 17. So We just need a little bit more, and we'll be able to make that wyvern sword from Draconic Evolution, and we'll enchant that one for our weaponry. But I'm not gonna start enchanting this osmium sword or a diamond sword, because we're gonna be getting rid of it pretty quickly. I'd say in the next 1 or 2 episodes we're gonna have a wyvern sword from Draconic Evolution. So I don't want to waste the enchantments or the levels, as we don't have vein mine or anything like that. We don't have a mob farm right now, so we're not acquiring levels quickly enough for us to actually be able to use that the way we want to. But the only other thing we're going to do today is make some more water mills. I made one off camera, and I placed it right over here. Yeah, right there. So this guy right here is giving us 14 power generation right now, up to 47. 32 of that, of course, or 33 of that, of course, is from the solar panels. So we just need 2 more water mills, I think, would do it. So let's make 2 more water mills. And we should have enough to make 1 here. And then we can make these guys. Oh, we're out of redstone torches. So let's try to see if we can make a stack of redstone torches. 63, that's not bad. So now we can make 4 of these. We don't have any planks. Alright, good thing I got the axe, because we're going to need to chop down some wood pretty quickly here. So I think we just need 5. I think that's all we got anyway. So now we can just turn that into planks real quick. And I think that should do it, right? Where'd my planks go? It's trying to do oak planks, that's why. There we go. So we'll make 4 of these. 6, actually. Just because we're going to need an extra water mill later. So I think I'll just make it now. And then we just need buckets of water. Oh, perfect. We got 4 of those, so we won't have to go and refill them or anything like that. Not that it would really matter if we had to. It would take 10 extra seconds to do that. But so you want to set these up just like this, where you got a little space, like a 3 by 3, and you put it right in the middle and put the water flowing in one of the corners, and that's going to give you the most power generation out of this. So we can do it right here in the corner. Let's do it here. So if you just take this and go like this, we'll just mine out this section here. I probably should do this with a shovel. It'll be a lot faster, but it's not a big deal. Just takes a couple extra seconds, but that, we don't have a shovel. So if we place the water right there, and then the water mill right there, it's going to flow on both sides instead of just the one, and it'll give us 14 power generation from that. So it's a pretty good system. You don't really need anything extra from it. It's really easy to make water mills, and that should be your primary source of GP if you're trying to do this yourself. And we'll do 1 here. Perfect. So now we're up to 75. So I think that gives us enough, unless if I'm doing my math incorrectly. The 3 of these should give us, let's see, 28, 34. Should give us 34 GP. 32? 32, yeah. Doing my math wrong on that. But we're going to put 1 more right here. So we'll grab the bucket of water, slap it down. Let me just put both of these on my hotbar. Save some time. Okay, that's flowing really weirdly. Let me pick that water back up. And let's put it back down. Okay. That is not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I got a defective water chunk here. It's the direction shouldn't matter. I don't know why it's doing this to me. Let me see. What if I fill some of this in here and then try to do this? Oops. Yeah, let me do it like that. See if we place the water here, what happens. Okay, yeah, that one works fine now. Not sure why it wasn't before. And the last one we'll just throw right here. Again, at some point this whole island is going to go away, so it's not really going to matter where we place any of these. We're going to be able to move it and probably put these underground where no one's ever going to see them. So that's why I'm not worried about how pretty this looks, because this island's going to go away completely at some point. But that's 103 power gen from the 4 water mills and the 33 solar panels, or the 5 water mills and the 33 solar panels. So we're doing pretty good on GP power gen, so we should never lose the ability to fly now. So we don't have to worry about. I mean, we should always carry a sleeping bag around with us anyway, but we won't really have to. We won't have to worry about it anymore. So it's not going to be a big deal. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got a lot done in terms of more power generation. Definitely the ability to fly is going to be fantastic. And I did a little bit of mining for resources. So pretty stoked to see where we're going with this. And we should be able to get enchanting done with this setup here at the beginning of the next episode. So no love lost here on not using this system right now. As we don't have the levels for it anyway. But like I said, that's going to do it for this episode. So don't forget that like button and subscribe for more content in the future. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode here on the PeerCraft server.